Hello guys, it's me again, the Anime Observer, and this time I'm just going to talk about a couple of different things. First off, I apologize to anyone who was looking forward to some AWA coverage because, well, first of all, Anime Week in Atlanta is AWA. For those of you who didn't know, um, it was last weekend, and I went, had a blast. I said I was going to record some stuff. Uh, I wound up not doing it because the first day I forgot my camera, and the second day I'd kind of judged if I wanted to try and record the second day, and I just thought it would kind of take away from my experience, and I wouldn't know what to record, and it just seemed like a lot of work, especially since I've never been to Anime Week in Atlanta or anything of that size. The only other con I've been to is MomoCon, and so anyway, I didn't get anything from that, but uh, I would just like to say anybody who has planned on going to this or like heard anything about it and is able to go, I would strongly suggest going. There was a lot of really great stuff going on. They had some awesome guests, awesome panels, discussions. They premiered anime and kind of things like that we didn't go watch any of the anime, but we did go to several of the panels. And Johnny Young Bosch, we went and saw him talk twice, actually, and unfortunately had to leave before his band played a concert. But I heard that was really great too. And so, anyway, if you're looking into that, or even if you're not looking into that, look into it because it's a great time, and that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. Okay, next. This week, I watched the entire 26 episodes of Ouran High School Host Club, and I have to say, I honestly really enjoyed it. It was a pretty great series. Um, the end, though, kind of, I don't know. It was better than a lot that I've seen, but it was worse than it should have been. For those of you who haven't seen it, I don't know if this is going to spoil anything, but if you don't want to hear anything about the end, then I'm going to give you like 5 seconds to click away or do something. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, if you're still here, then I guess you don't really care about spoilers. So, throughout this whole series, the way it makes it seem is that Hyuruhi and Tamaki are going to, get together at the end. They don't. Oh my god. That was terrible. Like, that's the one thing I thought from the beginning is this was going to happen. And it should happen. It's supposed to happen. It's just the right thing to do. And you get to the last episode. No, you start approaching the last episode and you're like, wait a minute. I don't think this is going to work. And you get to the last episode and you're like, oh my god, it didn't work. So, I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I liked the show, and how it ended wasn't that bad. But I didn't really spoil much of anything for anybody. That's more of a warning, honestly, because I don't know. There was a really inconclusive ending. I mean, it tied up a couple of things. Like, there weren't that many loose ends, but I don't know. It just left too much up to imagination for my taste. Uh, Other than that, though, really funny series. I really liked it. I would suggest it to pretty much anybody who likes uh, comedy of pretty much any kind. Moving on, that's pretty much the only anime I've been watching recently. As far as manga, at Anime Week in Atlanta, I picked up 15 books. That being Nambul War Stories Volume 2, Kazan 2 and 3, D.N.Angel 1 through 8, and Ayori Aoshi 3, 5, and 6. And I think that was all of them. I have read Ayori Aoshi 3 and I'm ordering the fourth one now, so I'm gonna have to wait to read the fifth and sixth. But for the first three books, it's a really good series. It's not action or anything. It's actually a romance story, but you know, if you like that kind of thing, I'd suggest it. Um, Kazan, I have the first three, and it's they're really quick reads compared to most manga. More like they just seem really short. I mean, it's like the same number of pages, just I don't know, less is going on, I guess. Um, Nambul War Stories is a really interesting story. It's not Japanese, it's actually Korean, but it's a really great story, and it's fairly unusual. I would suggest reading it if you like things that are. It's got kind of politics mixed with action, and I don't really know how to describe it because it's pretty unique from what I've read. And D.N.Angel, I actually just a few minutes ago got done reading the second volume, and I really don't know what to think of it yet because when I started the first one, I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool, I guess, but he the main character is this kid who's 14 years old. I mean, big surprise because in every anime it's always surrounding kids for whatever reason. And he apparently is like the heir to this family of art thieves, and his DNA changes into the legendary thief named Dark whenever he's like experiencing strong emotions of love for this girl, and he changes back to himself apparently at the will of Dark, or when Dark sees the main character's love's twin sister, who Dark is in love with. I don't know. It's pretty stupid. The story is really dumb, but as of two volumes in, it's pretty entertaining. One thing I don't like, though, is both of these volumes have had the fourth, most manga have four chapters. They've had the fourth chapter cut out and replaced with like a short story by the same author. And I thought that was kind of stupid because I pretty much never read the shorts at the end. So I don't know, but I have the first eight, so I guess I'll find out how that's gonna go. If anybody's read it, I'd love for you to leave me a comment and tell me what you thought. If you've seen Autumn High School Host Club, leave a comment, tell me what you thought. If you went to Anime Week in Atlanta, wanted to go, heard things about it, anything like that, leave a comment. I think that's about all I've got to say. So remember to rate, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for watching.